serious. I have tons of ideas, and I usually write them all down, and most of these ideas have come before I even have a chance to do anything with them. So nothing happens to them except for sitting somewhere in my computer waiting to be reopened and read. For instance, I swear I came up with Glee. Not kidding. My show was way cooler and the actors could actually sing, but it's the same idea. It was a TV show called Drama Club, and the kids were part of some high school group that sang and danced randomly. It was mostly based off of musical theater songs, but still, same idea. Also, there's this new movie coming out called Hannah about a 14-year-old assassin. I had that same idea when I was 14, but I called her Cecile. And I thought it'd be really cool to have this 14-year-old kick-ass assassin that was trained to kill and eventually questions her morals and yada yada yada. Everyone told me it was stupid and unrealistic, so I stopped pursuing it. 5 years later, they're making a movie with Eric Bana and Kate Blanchett. See what I mean? It also happened yesterday. I wrote this play where the main character is trying to get out of the play. She talks to the author, who's just a voice, and she jumps around in the play as if she were flipping through pages. One time she gets stuck in between the lines, and the two scenes play side by side from her. It's a cool idea, right? Well, at the end, she's trying to avoid this focus light that's been chasing her the entire play. They have to chase each other around in the scene as if the light is actually chasing her, and in a way becomes its own character. So when Neil proposes this idea to take something conventional, flip its purpose on its head, that scene came into my head, and I was like, sweet, perfect idea. Then he opens his mouth and mentions the focus light, and I'm like, crap. Great. My idea was stolen once again, because it's not as though I could use the focus light after Neil already mentioned it. So now, I'm at a loss for ideas on how to break the rules of theater and use something that hasn't been used in the same way before. But to be frank, I think everyone's doing that now. I mentioned it yesterday, nobody follows the theater rules. The 3-act structure has been thrown out the window a long time ago. Shows about putting on shows are popping up all over the place. One-woman and one-man shows define the norm of each actor having to play only one role. And you have musicals that are using millions of dollars to put stunts into shows when the essence of theater is about creating magic and pulling people into a world so they can escape from their own for a little while. Not dazzling them with death-defying stunts and flashing lights. But even that idea of magic and escape is being defied by the neo-futurists. And before that, the futurists. And before that, Brecht. To me, it seems like everyone and everything is looking to redefine the theater. Finding the new and unexpected and using it in ways that hasn't been used before. I admit some of my original ideas were lame, but it makes me think about how I'm not the only one that ideas are being taken from. I'm not the only one with ideas. I know that. But what I don't know is what's going to happen when we run out of ideas. When everything is used and nothing is conventional or new. We're slowly approaching that day when nothing is original anymore.